So there are two people. That have the most influence on me, and I don't think one of them has no idea that they have an influence on me, and I think the other person does not realize the influence that they have, and that is one is Lionel Sanders, Mr. No Limit. The thing about Lionel Sanders is he's a bad swimmer, and I'm a bad swimmer, and he got into the sport fairly late, and he's just like the personification of a strong mind, and I sometimes struggle with mental strength, and so I like to watch him. I like to follow him on social media to get a little bit of that, hey, no limit, hashtag no limit mentality. There's another guy, his name is Son Chen, and it's kind of interesting because I don't really know him, but one day I was looking at Durham Region Triathlon Club, and I looked at the hashtag and I saw this guy, and he had this hashtag when he did the open swim with them, and I opened his Instagram and I was like, wow, this guy is dedicated into triathlon, and I found out that he lives, in the same Toronto area, and so I followed him, and he's so consistent in his training that I always look at his stories in the morning. I was like, man, this guy's training again, and here I am not training. Okay, it's probably time for me to train. And so I've done that a lot, and I've told him, I've DM'd him, I've met him at races, he's here as well. I told him, like, dude, you have no idea the influence that you have in me, because whenever I feel a bit lazy, whenever I don't feel like training, I look at your story and you're like, training here, training there, doing this mobility work, doing that ride here, swim here, and it's very inspiring. Ever since, I've also followed a few people on social media that I'm just very inspired by their work, and I try to gain a little bit of that.